Oh, nope, we're not doing that. I'm out of... Oh, there we go. We're clean, or we're clear. Clearly, you can tell I've never done this before. At least I don't think I have. So hopefully people come back. If not, we'll have to go through StreamYard for this. I know it takes a minute for it to pop up. Everything looks good as rain. There she is. Hi, Celeste. Yep, I'm much better. Much better on my part. All right. Just make sure we're good here. Okay. Hi, Jan. Hi, Joan. Thank you. Hi, Anne. My dad says I'm tiny. Hopefully it's much clearer now. Hi, Crazy Vintage Model. Hi, Frida. My dad just texted me and said, hey, you look tiny. So, yeah, I hope you all had a decent weekend. I know I did. I have been doing some things that I've been meaning to do. I went out yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday was the day after Halloween. Hi, Jackie. Yeah, so yesterday was the day after Halloween, and I went to Walmart to see if there's anything I couldn't live without. There just wasn't anything that I was like, oh, gotta have it. I did get some more candy though, because I have a lot of chocolate even from last year. He sent me an image. Hold on, y'all. Sorry about that. Hi, Patricia. Hi, Geneva. You look like a medical person. I'll take it. Because it's showing. So is it full screen on here or is it small? Because Dad says that it's small because it looks like I'm on full screen on my phone. It's stuff in here galore. Because I put it in vertical mode or horizontal mode because it's full screen completely on my phone. Okay, perfect. That's what I was worried about. It looks so much more clear on my phone than it does through StreamYard. Even when I do the replay, it's weird. That's bizarro. Okay, well, it's good to know that it's not me, because I was having some issues there for a second. I need to take my... Oh, sorry about that. My holder is on, or was on my power button. Didn't want that. So I hope the resolution is clear, because before I couldn't use Wi-Fi. Hi, Pam Flummerfelt. Oh, thank you. I'm glad that it arrived safely. So yeah, I went to Wally World yesterday. Got a couple bags of candy because it was like $5 for like almost 100 pieces. Got three of them. I wanted some Fruities candy instead of some chocolate because I've already had that. Hi Poodle, I'm glad you're back. Yeah, it was. I just did the wrong. What do they call that? The wrong orientation for the phone, so that's why I had to come back. And then I went over to Target, same thing. I saw some like fun old made to look old stuff, but I was like, I don't need it. It wasn't like, oh, gotta have it. So I left a bunch of stuff there, and then I ran over to Old Navy, didn't see anything there. Same with Ross. I just didn't see anything that I was like, ooh, gotta have it. There were some cute like squishmallows though that were I would have liked, but like I said, I don't need them. um oh, you guys are gonna love this. So on was it Wednesday? Wednesday, I've been doing a lot of markdowns and doing a lot of. Well, we finished our markdowns early, so we just helped with the truck of unloading because it's holiday season, and it's crazy busy as usual. And I usually have my phone on my OtterBox holster, and I usually have the screen facing outward, like kind of like how I have it with you all. And it bumped one of the. Hi Shane, how are you tonight? So I hit the. What did I do? Oh, so I hit the bolt No, because so our we call them our receiving doors, where our back room is where everything gets processed. So they put bolts on the receiving door to I guess just hold the stainless steel plate in place. And for whatever reason, my phone bumped one of the bolts. Hi, Dana. And I mean, it's my phone's hit this and that many times. Hi, Jeffrey. Over, the last, what, year? And for whatever reason, it just barely bumped the, kind of like where I'm looking right now for you all to see me, where I'm making sure I'm not staring at myself in the camera. And it like cracked it, and I thought, okay, maybe the screen protector just got broken, but it cracked underneath the screen because I guess it just hit the glass, and it did like a spider effect, or like a spider web effect, and it cracked all the way at the top. So I'm like, oh, I can't have this. And then there was a really like pink line, like a pink line going down the phone itself. So that was fun. The last time that I did that, my phone, I don't know how it fell off, but it fell when I think I was filming a haul video or something, and it hit my ring light or something. Another piece of glass or something, and it completely like cracked the screen completely. So I had to. That was a while ago, and I took it to the same person who did my phone this time. I originally was going to go to the mall and get it done because it was there, and if I needed to just walk around and just see what was around, just to kill time waiting for my phone to be fixed. So I went to the one phone repair place, and he quoted $300, and I was like, well, you know what? Let me fish around and see what I've got. Hi, Karen K. How are you? Hi, Carrie Ann. Welcome back. So I did that. And then I was like, I went to this other guy before. He did a really good job. It wasn't far. Hi, Steve. So I took it over to the same guy that I went to the last time I did it. And it was about 50 bucks cheaper. So instead of I'm sorry, $300, it was 250. Hi, Heidi. So, I mean, I say 50 bucks. I mean, hi, Crescent Moon. If I'd have known it was gonna be, hey, Tex-Mex. If I'd have known it was gonna be $50 cheaper, I would have just gone to this one guy. But in the first place, Frida, I know it's a lot of money to have your phone fixed, but um, I needed it done. I can't. I don't like having a broken phone. I because you know what's funny? I had the S3, I had the S4, I think the S5, and the S6. I didn't break any of those. Actually, I take that back. S6 I did. The S6, for whatever reason, I broke the back because it was an all glass phone. The screen and then the backing was glass. So what happened was I didn't even realize it until I had taken the OtterBox off to clean it or whatever. So on eBay, I found like a replacement glass for like $5. I took it up to the one guy to have it fixed, and it was, I think he charged me like 100 and something to do that because I had provided him the backing and he didn't have to order it. Hi, Nettie. Hi, Chad. So that was interesting, but that was the only phone I technically broke. Dana says that her phone is so old that she can no longer add her work email and other apps to it. I was happy until they told me it would be issued a work phone. Yeah, it's. Hi, Amy. How are you tonight? It's crazy, right? How that usually pans out. So, yeah, it was a little expensive, but it had to be done. I don't like walking around with a cracked phone. So I went ahead and got that done. Thankfully, there was a thrift store right because we have outlets literally just right around the corner from where this place is. So I'm like, okay, you know what? Let's go to Gap, and then I went to the one thrift shop that supports the military. So I kind of bought some stuff on like what's the word? I bought it on. I took a chance on some stuff. I didn't spend a whole lot, but what's nice is I also had. What else did I get? Oh, I also got. I had a bunch of points built up, so I was able to get $10 off my order. So I spent like 30 with the $10. I spent like $21. So I was happy about that. And yeah. Hi, Sandra. Yeah, right. I mean, don't ride roller coasters above water. Yeah, there needs to be a place, if you ask me, if you go to like if you go to like places like Six Flags or any amusement park, they definitely should have a spot for like a person to, or like the what do they call it? The machine technician or something, the one that operates the machines. Um, and they should just have a spot for people to just drop their stuff like right then and there, because lockers, yeah. Yeah, my best suggestion to you all for phones, for phone cases, is OtterBox. OtterBox is good. There's also a LifeProof, which is very good. I'm trying to think of some other good ones that are out there. But I've had OtterBox on all of my, except for the HTC Evo 4G, which was my first smartphone that I had in high school. I had OtterBoxes on all of my other phones, and they do the best job. One thing I have to do with this phone is I have to put on a an invisible shield, which is like a plastic covering for the screen, so that way if like I bump something, it won't crack it or anything. So it's a little different compared to what the other phone cases I've had in the past with my different phones. Um, so this one, there is no like plastic screen protector, so I had to buy the invisible shield to do that. No, Heidi, I have a Galaxy S 21 Plus. We got them a couple years ago, and we were just in need of in need to be a little bit more up to date. So it was a little pricey, I will say, to do that. But you know what? For to have these phones and the battery on them is fantastic. Like literally, if I don't use it or touch it, like even at the end of the day at work, I'll still have like 85% battery life. It's crazy. Perfectly on the corner of my coffee table. Ooh. Yeah, I've done stuff like that too. Like it's crazy what will like shatter. Everyone's done it, and I'm glad that there are at least techs that can actually fix it. But yeah, that's my fun little story for the for the day. I know. Well, thank them for their service, Crescent Moon. It's always appreciated. And the folks there that run the place are awesome. And funny enough, the lady that runs the store, the owner of it, she watched Scott's videos of all of us from Old Curiosity Shop, and she knows who I am on YouTube now. And funny enough, when I walked in there, she was like, "Hey, you left some stuff the last time you were here. I tried messaging you on YouTube and Instagram. I wasn't sure if it was the right person." It was funny. But I'm very appreciative of her. She's real nice. The store's got really great stuff in it. Some of it can be like, priced right where it should be and whatnot, but there's always sales going on. They have even stuff going for like 75% off. And with me spending money there, I build up enough points to where I can get $10 off my order. So I'm still able to get some good stuff for both myself, for, the house, or to sell. So works itself out, and I'm happy to be able to support the servicemen and women. So yeah, that was my fun journey from the last few days. I will have some more videos out, of course. It is the beginning of the month, and I like to put out my eBay sales video, so that'll be up this upcoming week. I think once I'm done with the sale, maybe I'll go over to and just film that real quick, because that's a very easy video to do, and yeah. So be on the lookout for that. I am starting a little series. I just uploaded the first video from it on the Thrifting, Virginia. I went out to Winchester, the Winchester, Berryville area, and I, of course, will get some more videos out from that. Also, before we jump into the sale, if there's anybody new here, um, do you all like it better when I have a video that goes up at midnight, or do you all prefer it to be later in the evening? I only ask because I almost feel like my viewership is a little different than what it was when I was just uploading consistently, or like it would just start at midnight and be up and ready for y'all when you were, get up in the morning or whatever. So I'm noticing a little bit of a change. Like I'm just not titling the video well enough, or if it's just because of the time that I'm uploading it. So I may have to try something a tad bit different regarding it. So I might go back to trying to do it at midnight. And I'm asleep most of the time when those go up, so I'm not too concerned about it. It's easier for me to just schedule it and have it be uploaded. So I might go back to that and just see what happens. Okay. So thank you, Crescent Moon and Poodle. So we have reached 16 minutes. I apologize if I was shooting the breeze too much, but of course I like to make sure Dee is able to finish up her sale and such. Well, thank you all very much. So I do have 72 folks here. Please make sure you're hitting the thumbs up video and thumbs up the video. Yes, please thumb up the stream. I'm sorry. And make sure you're subscribing if you haven't done so. I'm hoping we don't get any trolls because I didn't set the subscribe for a minute. Crossing my fingers. So I do have 30 great items for you all tonight. If you haven't purchased anything from me before, hi Jennifer. Please make sure you send me your name, your YouTube name, your PayPal email, and your shipping address. I ship from Maryland here on the East Coast, and I use Pirate Ship to get the best price possible on shipping for both you and I. So if you live in Canada, California, Texas, shipping can be kind of expensive, but like I said, I use Pirate Ship and I quote you all the best price possible. So if priority is too expensive, Grand Advantage might be like $9 cheaper. For any Canadian buyers, I use Simple Export Rate. I had PayPal Pirate Ship take care of it as soon as possible. And so that way, if you buy a small little trinket, it's not going to cost you like $21, which I feel so bad for all the Canadian folks that watch all of us here in the US because that's just not fair. It really isn't. So let's say you bought this this bottle of Q-Tex and it's a first class item, so I ship it in a small box. It would be like $9.50 US to ship that instead of $21. So I'm hoping if there are any Canadian buyers out there that I can provide you the best shipping possible. Oh, Jennifer, you're a Canadian. I know. I really do feel terrible that y'all have to pay so much money just to have an item sent to y'all. It kills me to charge what I have had to charge in the past for folks in Canada. It really does. Okay. So I think I've explained everything. Oh, I do flat prices and offer ups here. But I haven't had any offer ups in the last for a long time. I just haven't found some things that have been like offer up worthy to me. So a lot of my items have been flat prices. So of course, if you make any claims tonight and I can combine orders, that's perfectly fine. I do have some ephemera from all of the car stuff that I purchased not that long ago. So of course I'll probably be doing a separate shipment on that, so that way it's not an arm and a leg to ship something that's, can go media mail. Katie and Nate of Soul Nate and Vintage and Vinyl have a live sale after I do at 10 p.m. Eastern. Forgive me, I'm doing this out of order. Same with Trisha of Sandy and Auto. 10 p.m. Eastern. Pam Abama, whom I had the pleasure of meeting in Tennessee, has her sale right after I do at 8 p.m. Eastern. So please make sure you check all of them out. I have links to their channels down below in the description box. So if you are not familiar with them or have not subscribed to them, please make sure that you do, because we all offer different things at our sales. None of us offer the same exact thing. Meaning, you know, like we all have a different style, we all have a different aesthetic, we all have a different eye for things that we like to purchase and sell to y'all or to put in our online stores. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right in, shall we? All right, let's see what I want to start off with here. Oh, so why don't we go ahead and I'll start off with some of the ephemera. So we'll do two pieces of ephemera and then we'll run right into the hard goods. I like to ship quick. I want y'all to get your stuff as much as because y'all pay quick. I've tried to ship items as fast as I get payment instead of just waiting until the end of the week. It's just easier for me, and plus I have some things that have to go out on Monday. So if anybody pays me Sunday night, if I have my invoices done and it's in a timely manner, boom, y'all will get that stuff out in the mail by Monday. So make sure you're in live chat on a computer. If you're on a tablet or a phone, make sure you're under all messages for the most accurate results. Make sure you put the number of the item and not the price. That was another thing I wanted to bring up. So the first item I'm offering you all tonight is a 1980 Corvette pamphlet. This is really awesome. It shows you a bunch of different things about the car, and it also opens up, and this is so cool. I thought it was anyway. It opens up into a poster of the car. I just thought that was super, super cool. Anybody who is a car enthusiast would love to get their hands on this. And it's just really cool. It is in good condition. Of course, being 44 years old, it's going to have a little bit of wear and tear, but there are no like rips or tears or anything in it. But I love the poster. I just thought that was fantastic. So you got that. And if you're interested in the 1980 Corvette poster pamphlet, this is going to be $8, and it's number, forgive me, this is backwards for me. $8, number 14. Hi, Heather and Shane. $8, number 14 for the poster. Oh, and that's another thing I wanted to mention to y'all. If anything doesn't sell the first time around, if we've got time at the end, we will do a recap of items. So that awesome poster from 1980 is $8, number 14, if anybody is interested in it. All right, let me go ahead and let's do something a little bit earlier, because I know I stuffed some things in here. I really did stuff some things in here. Okay. So this is really cool, you guys. I mean, I was so stunned that I found another one. This is a 1950 Packard pamphlet. I do want to note that it unfortunately does have some water damage, and I did price it accordingly, so that way it was still a good deal for you all. But let me show you all the water damage. So it's a little bit thinner, like a little bit more fragile right here. See where the water damage is right there? But what I thought somebody could do with this, because look at this, look at the poster for this, you guys. Isn't that just awesome? Look at the bright colors of all of these cars. I absolutely love this, and it is just amazing to see just the craftsmanship of the 1950 Packard. I mean, it almost looks like it didn't change from the 30s, doesn't it? Well, granted, this is 1950, so it wasn't terribly long from the 30s, but that's just amazing. Even despite the water damage, I think that would be amazing framed. And if you're interested in this piece, it is going to be $5, and it's number 21. Oops. $5, number 21 for the 1950 Packard fold out pamphlet. And Crescent Moon takes that. Thank you so much. That car, I'm telling you, those cars are just, I'll say it. Old cars are sexy. They're very sexy. I have no shame in saying that. Thank you. Okay, so so this did not sell. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it right there. So that did sell. Okay. So that was for 2 cars. I got more, so don't worry. Let's do this. So I'm not sure who made this. It is a piece of pottery. It is yellow. I just really liked the ribbed texture on it. It's almost like I'm trying to think of the best way to describe that. It's like a light butter yellow, I would say. There is not a maker's mark on it, but you can definitely see the crazing on it. Isn't that just incredible? So this measures approximately, so it's about 8 1/4 inches tall. Yeah, butter yellow. No cracks or chips. It's just got some crazing, which means it has some age to it. And if you are interested in this really nice vase here, pottery vase, this is only $10. It's number 27. It possibly could be poodle. I have no idea. So it's $10, number 27, if anyone is interested in that. But like I said, I loved the shape of it. I love the style of it. It's pretty versatile. You could use it for spring and summer and leading into fall if you decorate for the fall season. So I thought somebody would really enjoy that. Hi, Christmas Joy. How are you? Welcome aboard. And happy November to you. All right. Oops. Bending that down. All righty. What else do we have in here that's really cool? Sorry, guys. I had this literally like stacked. Giving myself a little bit of anxiety here from stacking it all. All right. So let's go ahead and show this. I think this is awesome. I believe I got this in Tennessee, if I'm not mistaken. So this is an inkwell. Heavy duty piece of glass. I assume that the ink goes right here and you would dip your pen in it. Or you could use it as a paperweight if you really want to. Nice heavy duty. It almost looks like it's a smoky color. I don't know if that's staining from the... I don't think there would be ink stains on here, but I really love that smoke color. I thought that would be great on somebody's desk and whatnot. Or heck, if you want to use it as a paperweight, you could too. Let's see what we got here. So this is just about 4 3/4 inches long and about 4.5 inches wide. And then it is about 1 3/4 inches tall. Yeah, it's a really cool shape. Forgive me, guys. Nose itch. So if you're interested in this piece, it is $8 and it's number 1. $8, number 1 for the glass inkwell piece. You know what you could do if you really wanted to? You could burn incense in this. If you buy the little cones, put the incense right here. Or if you have fountain pens. You know what, Dana? You're absolutely right. It does look like a duck's foot, doesn't it? Like that webbed look. $8, number 1. I hadn't thought about that. It does look like a duck's foot. Oh, is that a tiny little imperfection? Looks like there's some minor chipping on it that I didn't see. I don't like when I don't see, even if it's just minute. Like right there where my finger is. But that's cool nonetheless. No, Dan, trust me, Dana, until you said that, I had not thought about it. It legitimately does look like a duck's foot. 2 of those would be cool. Okay, so that did not sell. We will bring that back, of course. I don't know if there's any mid-century enthusiasts out there, but I do have. Oh, let me take my tag off real quick. Or beer can collectors. I spotted this one and I just thought it was really cool. It's Falstaff, and I just love the starbursts on it. I just thought that was super cool. Let me see who made it. Brewed and packed by Falstaff Brewing Corp in Omaha, Nebraska. It says that they also had plants in St. Louis, New Orleans, San Jose, Fort Wayne, Galveston, and El Paso. I just thought that was really cool. Again, I loved the design on it. It just has a really cool vibe to it, like a very 50s, 60s look to it. Of course, there's no beer in it. They did drain that out. There is, unfortunately, a small little dent right here. But again, I thought this was just a fun piece to put on display if you collect beer cans or know somebody who does. We're looking at about 4 3/4 inches tall, and it is, let's see, about 7 1/4 inches, like all around, like the circumference of it. And if you would like the Falstaff beer can, it is only $8, and it's number 30. $8, number 30 for the Falstaff beer can. And Poodle takes that. Thanks, Poodle. That is yours. So that's sold. Okay, so those 3 did not. All right, so I think that was 2. Okay, so let's do some more car ephemera. Oh, he's going to love it. So these are from the 50s, the 2 items that I'm going to be offering you all, and these are really cool. So this little pamphlet is for the 1953 Mercury. Look at that. And it looks like this was for the Lambin Motors Inc. that was in Minneapolis. Thank you so much. So what I liked about this were the just the different designs of the car that were in here, and it would ship very easily. It's tiny. So that's just really cool. And I love the orange with the combination of the gray, the black and white. So that's a fun little pamphlet. Let me slip that back in here so that way I don't accidentally rip it. Rip it and or destroy it somehow. All right. So if you would like the Mercury Quick Facts pamphlet, it's $5, number 5. $5, number 5 for the 1953 Quick Facts for the Mercury. Very cool piece. Now the next one that I want to offer you all is for the 1959 Ford Falcon. Look at how sharp that is. Look at that. Look at that red with the, and you're definitely starting to see, I'm trying to think of who that reminds me of. Oh, I don't know. But I thought the bright red would be fantastic. So this is actually a little fold out. So it looks like that. And then do this. And it's even got a backing to it too. Here's the back. Cool, huh? And again, you know, for being 65 years old, this thing is in pretty good shape, I would say. And if you would like that piece of ephemera, that is also only $5, and it's number 15. $5, number 15 for the 1959 Ford Falcon fold-out guide. And Poodle takes that one too. Thanks, Poodle. That is yours. Oh, the Corvette did not sell. Okay, we'll put this right here. All right, so that still needs to be shared. All right. All right. Thank you so much. What's this? Oh, that's the list. Okay. So I know people like the Pilgrim glass and the just crackle glass in general. Look at this beauty. It's purple. Purple crackle glass with a ruffled top. I want to say that this was Pilgrim or maybe Cannot. Oh, did I miss another claim? Oh, okay, it was for the Ford piece. Sorry about that. Thank you, Joan, for your claim as well. I appreciate it. But I'm loving the purple on that. Do I have my little light? Yes, I do. Let's see what it looks like in the light. Look at that. That's just a stunner. And there's no cracks or chips. There is a very smoothed out ponto. Oops, forgive me, guys. This is a little backwards than what I'm used to. And this measures, let's see, about 3.5 inches tall. And if you would like this piece, it is $12, number 22. $12, number 22 for the purple glass. I don't know what you would call it. It does have an applied handle. And Karen K takes that. Thanks, Karen. All right, I gotta find a spot for the stuff that hasn't sold yet. So I don't break anything. We'll do it under the table, or maybe I can just put it right in front of me. To heck with it, we're putting it right in front of me so I don't... Oh no, because you can see the vase. All right. Did I put both, please? Oh, yes, I did. Okay. So I do have a choice here. We didn't sell you just yet, and you can stay right there. All right, so I do have a choice for some old purses. So let me just take my tags off here real quick. So the first one that I'm offering is this one right here. It's white and it's beaded. I would say that this is like an evening bag maybe. A woman probably put her makeup and maybe some money and her wallet and such in here. I like the shape of it. It's almost like a... What's a good design or style or shape for that? It does have the chain. It is a little dirty on the inside, but it is still a really nice piece nonetheless. Nonetheless. What's a left? Lest. Nonetheless. So this is by a brand called Majid, Hong Kong. Like I said, it is a tad bit dirty on the inside, but still has... It's still like very clean, and even the inside is not all torn up like on some of the old purses. I do see some light staining on the outside. It looks like all of the beads are here. I'm carefully inspecting it to make sure that I'm not missing anything. But it does look to me like all of the beads are here on this one. I've seen a lot of people do like purse walls. My grandmother did that with a bunch of the old purses she collected. She put them on her closet doors in her bedroom. So we got that one. This one I think is a little bit older. I love the style of it as well. So we got this one. Now I will say that this one I think does have some beads missing, but I think it still displays nicely regardless. I don't think this one has a name on it. There is a little bit of rusting on the inside. But nonetheless, these are old. You can't expect perfection with older pieces. But that's the fun of it, is, you know, with the old purses. So these are going to be $15 each. If you would like the, let me see how I did this. I guess this doesn't really matter. If you would like this one that I'm holding up here right now, this one is number 24. So again, $15 each. This one is number 24. This one that is made in Hong Kong is number 2. So So $15 each, number 24 for this one, number 2 for this one. So whichever one you prefer, you just got to put that number in. I wish I would have taken a picture of my grandmother's closet doors. I don't even remember what we did with those old purses. We may have sold them or sent them to auction or something. Whatever we did with them, I wish I'd have saved them. $15 number 24 and $15 number 2 for the purse choice. All right, let's stick you guys right back here. Okay. So let me just make sure. It'll pop back up, I'm sure, once. If somebody did make a claim and I missed it, I apologize. With YouTube, I know. I wish I had saved the picture, Poodle. I honest to God do not know what we did with those purses. I think when we were cleaning out her house when she passed, I think we did send them to auction. I can't remember. It's been 13 years, so. So this piece, I'm not entirely sure who made it. I know that a lot of glass companies made these little like ruffled dishes. This one's got like a cranberry pink interior. I want to say Fenton, but I could be very wrong about it. There's no like pointy hobnails on it, so I'm not entirely sure who made it, but it's a beautiful piece. I think it would ship relatively easily, like in a 11 by 7 by 5. No cracks or chips. Oh, it's a little bit dirty. Should have cleaned it. It is about 5 by about 6 1/4. And let's see. So we've got maybe about an inch, a little over an inch tall. Right, it certainly does. So if you're interested in this piece, it's only $16 and it's number 12. $16 number 12 for the Fenton ? Ruffled piece. And Poodle takes that. Thank you so much, Poodle. Okay. All right, I think that was 2 hard goods, if I'm not mistaken. So we got some more car stuff to show. Actually, you know what? Let me do these because I've got 2 of them available. So these are... Oh, it's going to look great there, Poodle. Thank you. I'm so glad you were able to get it. All right, so there are 2 of these available if someone is interested. These are for the Servel refrigerators. Just little pamphlets. I'm not sure what era they're from, probably 40s or 50s. It says, in Servel refrigerators, just this simple electric element silently provides constant balanced cold. Look at the inside here. I love that. If you wanted to put this in a flower frog, you absolutely could. Like I said, I would guess this is from the 50s, if I'm not mistaken, 40s or 50s. And this was from the Farmersville Equipment Company, Farm Machinery and Home Appliances. It was from New Holland, which is in Ephrata, PA, and I've been up that way. So those are cool. I mean, heck, you could put this out at Christmas time with the green and the white. Hi, Lena. How are you tonight? Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, Jeffrey. So I do have 2 of these available. Again, do expect, because they are old paper, that, you know, they're going to have a little bit of issues. So again, I've got 2 of those available. I got them for a great deal, so y'all will be getting them for a good deal too, if you wanted to frame them or whatever you want to do with them. So let me just get this in the bag right here, and then I will quote y'all the price here, if it will just close. Okay, there we go. So these are going to be $3 each, and the first 2 people to put in the number 23 will get one of them. $3 each, number 23, for the Servel refrigerator. Just little, I guess you can call them a pocket guide, pocket advertisement. Very cool pieces. Again, I thought they would be cool framed up. Maybe if you wanted to do them side by side like this in like an ephemera display. Or if you wanted to, where's my little trusty flower frog? Oh, did they really? So I'm going to gently do this. Come on now. Look at that. It stands up perfectly in a flower frog. Cool, huh? So again, those are 3 each, number 23, if anybody is interested. Okay, let's not give myself a heart attack here. SpongeBob, get back in the flower frog. See, I've had this little... Somebody gifted me this sticker from a flea market a while ago, and I love SpongeBob, so he's been sitting in my flower frog. And he sits on my desk. Actually, I think I'm going to put you right here. You know, it's funny, Jeffrey. I actually learned that from Katie. Vintage and Vinyl Katie taught me that. Is putting postcards up on display in a flower frog. And I like to pass on ideas for everyone. All right, so that was the first set of ephemera. Oh, this is cool too. I was trying to pick like older ephemera from this guy. Like he had, like 90s, 80s, 90s, early 2000s. Hi, Karina. How are you tonight? Good to see ya. But the 1980, like early 80s, like Corvette pamphlets, I couldn't resist. I mean, that just to me, even though it's probably not the car from the show, Miami Vice, just that very like techno 80s style that I get from this, or like the vibe I get from that is just so cool. I mean, look at that. That is just killer. Love it. And again, this is for the 1981 Corvette. And it just goes over safety stuff, and it's from GM. Oh, that's a great idea, Lena, for like the the holidays and such. One of the antique stores, the indoor flea markets that I go to, they have a pen. They have pens sitting in one. So if you're interested in the 1981 Corvette guide or just booklet, it's $6, number 3. $6, number 3 for the 1981 Corvette booklet. Such a cool guide, at least I thought so. Where's the stuff that didn't... Oh, it's right in front of me. So you're looking for older Corvette stuff, Poodle. I see. I didn't see any old Corvette items when I was rummaging through this guy's car ephemera. It was mostly 80s stuff. Excuse me. Okay, the goal is to not break anything. This sold too, and we are good. We are golden. Maybe it's because I have my sweatshirt on my lap. So let's go ahead and we'll put you down here for now so nothing happens. Corvair. Oh, not Corvette. Sorry, I thought it was a typo. All right, so what do we want to show next? Oh, let's do these. So I have had these for a... Did I put the... Oh, yes, I did. Okay. So are there any Pyrex collectors here tonight? Because I have 2 of the primary colored yellow fridge dishes. These are the 501B 1.5 cup, made in US. They have the number 13 on the bottom, I think. Well, this one says number 18, and this one says number 26. So they're in pretty good condition, I would say. I mean, I don't see any dishwasher damage or anything like that on them. Do expect some minor issues with them because, they are older. I almost... Forgive me, guys. Itchy nose. Unfortunately, I don't have the lids for them, and I feel like finding the lids for these might be a little harder for me to come by. I see the big ones. Forgive me, y'all. The edge of my nose just decides it wants to itch. I see the big ones, like the bigger fridge lids, but never the small ones. So I'm just going to sell them to you all. with the hopes that somebody has the lids and needs these to complete a fridge set. So I did look them up just to see what they were going for. Two of them recently with the lid sold for $26. So to spare you all the cost of finding the lids, I did drop it down drastically, or at least I think drastically, for both. So it's going to be $15 for the set of two. So you're only paying $7.50 each for them. So $15 for the set, number 11 at $7.50 each. Forgive me, guys. Ugh, my nose. I think that's a great price. I mean, that's a better deal than the antique stores, because usually antique stores charge a lot for these. And Karen K takes those. Thank you, Karen. They are yours. Okay. Thank you very much. And to everyone else who's making claims tonight, I greatly appreciate it. Oh, Anne says she has a red AMC Spirit. Oh, I'm so glad. You know what, Karen? You could use those for plants if you wanted to. Oh my God, excuse me, guys. I am so sorry. You could put, I'm trying to think of what else you could put in them. If you really wanted to use them and you couldn't find the lids for them, you could put your sponge in there, maybe your scouring pad. They have multiple uses. So this next item, right, exactly. Oh my gosh, guys, I truly apologize. I've got one itchy spot on my nose. I don't know what it is. All right. So this next item is not old, but it is very cute nonetheless, and it is a Christmas item. Let me take my tag off of the lid. Is he supposed to go there? No, he wasn't. Did I not put the tag? Oh, the tag's on the back. Never mind. So I have a Pier 1 glass, just a glass figurine. It's an owl. Oh my God, guys, please forgive me. I am so sorry. All right. So here's what he looks like. He's just a little figure. I thought he was cute when I spotted him, and I said, you know what? Somebody out there is going to love him. He comes with the original card, and it says, Owl, you know who you are, and since you love owls, this expressive little guy is perfect for adding to your collection. Handcrafted of glass, he becomes bearing holiday cheer, and as such, you can bring him out to perch year after year. And he does come in the original box. So he would ship perfectly fine with padding. I don't see any damage on him whatsoever. I think he's adorable. And if you would like the Pier 1 owl in the original box, let me go ahead and get everything situated here. It is only $15, and it's number 7. $15, number 7 for the Pier 1 glass owl in the original box. Oh, excuse me. Okay. Oh, is that tonight, Lena? Oh my gosh, it is, isn't it? Yay, it's going to start getting dark early. I'm so going to love that. But hey, at least I gain an hour of sleep, right? I don't remember where in Tennessee I got this piece, but I absolutely love the blue. I'm a sucker for blue stuff. I just love it, especially blue glass. There are lots of little bubbles in it. It does have a rough pontil, but it's still a cool piece nonetheless. You know what's funny, Karen? I actually learned how to drive at nighttime, so I have no issues driving in the dark at all. Mom taught me how to drive in the dark. Oh, good Lord, you guys. I don't know if this is anxiety or what the heck it is, but it's driving me crazy. Okay. So we've got about 7.5 inches tall. Hey, Randy Mendoza, how are you? Again, this is like a very like oceany blue or just like a mid-century blue. And I already forgot the dimensions of it. 7.5 inches tall. And if you would like the blue vase with no cracks or chips, it's $14, number 19. $14, number 19 for the blue glass vase. Goodness. You see, I've always been a fan of longer days and shorter nights, personally, but it is what it is. Okay, let's leave this. Gosh, you guys, I am so incredibly sorry if this is grossing anybody out, but I don't know what's going on with me. Okay, let's go ahead and do some more car things. I promise you I don't have a lot of it. Okay. All right, this is really cool. So this pamphlet is for the 1967 Ford. And of course, it's very mod. But this is what caught me, the 1967 Thunderbird. Look at that sharp, crisp blue and the red and the green. Ah, love it. They really knew how to photograph these cars back in the day. And granted, they still know how to do it today. They still make the cars look really nice and crisp, especially with the photo, with the photography equipment we have today. But isn't that just awesome? Look at that. And then, any other cool ones? Oh, look at that. And if you would like the 1967 Ford magazine or booklet, $5, number 28. $5, number 28 for the 1967 Ford magazine. All right. I think it was Poodle. Oh gosh. I think me rubbing my nose has done that to you. I apologize, y'all. I know it's probably not the most pleasing thing to look at me doing. It's like watching a monkey scratch its butt. Oh, did it? Oh, did Dad get it? Did you get it, Daddy-O? Well, congrats to you. Hi, Mama T-Bird. Went to Boston and it gets incredibly dark early. Yeah, I can see that. So this is for the thank you, Daddy-O. It'll go great with your skull. I can see my nose is all like red now from scratching it. All right. So we have the 1963 Compact Dodge Dart. So this came out in, I believe, 62. Usually they release the cars for the next year. They release like stuff like this like a year ahead of time. So I think this is probably from the early 60s, 1962 to be exact. So you can definitely see like a mod design, like vibe going on for this. So this is in good shape. Of course, being 61 years old, it's going to have its issues. So here is the back. Very, very cool. Now, did I get it wrong? Maybe I got it wrong. I'm sorry, y'all. So it is $6, number 16 for that one. $6, number 16 for the 1963 Dart Dodge magazine. If I got that wrong, I'm sorry. Oh, jeez. Ooh. All right, so that did not sell also, no problem. All right. Oh, there's stuff right in front of me too. Good Lord. I bring this stuff up here in a jiffy and then I forget what where I put it. Oh, do they really? I didn't know that. I'm not really up to tune with the most new cars. Look at this. I have a unicorn paperweight. This was made by ACC. It's handmade crystal, marked Taiwan. I mean, this is a big one, y'all. I mean, it's got some weight to it. Put a, if you wanted to put it on a light base, you could. I just want to not drop it and break the horn off. Look at that. You have it turning on a light base, that would be awesome. All right, so I don't think this is too risque, but I thought you all might enjoy this. So, long story short, when I was little, I think it was in either Toys R Us or Walmart, I had won a stuffed unicorn out of the claw machine. I am a claw machine whiz. My mom's dad gave me that, I think, that skill. I was just always really good at it. Granted, I didn't win every time, but I mean, I had a knack for winning stuff out of claw machines. Anyway, so I won a stuffed unicorn out of the machine years ago. And hey, Ab, time for clocks. How are you? Good to see ya. So I won the stuffed unicorn out of the claw machine, and being the little innocent child that I was, I didn't realize how bad this sounded until I became much older. So I named the stuffed unicorn. All my stuffed animals had names when I was a kid. I named it Horny because of the unicorn's horn. So I named the unicorn Horny. Granted, that sounds awful now, but as a kid, I didn't know what that meant. I was just describing the unicorn's big, pointy horn on its head. Didn't know anything. I didn't think it was anything bad until I became older. That's just, and I laugh about that story all the time because that's called childhood innocence ruined when you get older. No, even to this day, anytime I see a unicorn, I always like to say, "Oh, it's horny," and I already forget the dimensions of this guy. Okay, so this guy is about 8 inches tall. I think he's great. He would look great amid other unicorn collections. He is going to be... Oh, I put my price back on him. $15, number 17. $15, number 17 for the crystal unicorn paperweight. Y'all, this has got some weight to it. But yeah, that's the story of my life. Called it horny, didn't realize how bad it meant or how bad it was until I became much older. I hope nobody looks at unicorns differently now that I've told that story. Promised you that was just childhood innocence. Alright, stay there. As I scratch again. Alright. Okay, so what else do we want to show? Oh. This is awesome. I've had this guy, I think, maybe for a year and a half, couple years. He's been sitting down in my inventory room, and I thought somebody might like to have him. Or her. It is a cow creamer. Or more like a cow pitcher because it's big. And look, think of all the cream you could serve with your coffee. It's definitely older. It's got crazing on it. I've never seen one of these so large, like just be the head. Um, is he? Oh, I hope he's not cracked. So it looks like there is some light cracking, like right behind the cow's ears. I've learned that crazy glue, if you put crazy glue in cracks on ceramics, it seals it. So if you wanted to use like a planter or you wanted to use something like this, which granted, this doesn't really affect the functionality of the piece, it's just, for the cosmetic issue. But if you were to put crazy glue on this in here, it would definitely seal it and you wouldn't have any issues. It binds it. So this guy measures, let's see, so it's about 6 3/4 inches tall. I love the colors, it's very unique. So aside from those two minor cracks on the very back, which again, you could seal with crazy glue if you wanted it, this would be great for if you collect cow creamers or if you just like really unique looking things, which this is. And this is going to be $14 and it's number 20. $14, number 20 for the cow head creamer. I think it's really cool. That's probably why I was drawn to it. And it doesn't have that cracked sound. Like, you know how certain pottery you can tell is like you can tell it's got damage to it or there's a crack in like an internal crack. This one does not give that off at all. Like I'm doing the test and it is perfectly fine. Okay. Oh, good Lord. All right, so I have another piece. I think I've shared this once before. This is, oh, well, you know what? Let's take my tag off. I hope I didn't just flash it to you all. Probably did because it's like a clear see-through kind of glass. I don't know if this is Fenton or not, but I thought this was absolutely beautiful. It would be great for Christmas time, maybe to put some peppermints or something in. Oh, Poodle, you have this? So, gosh, I am so sorry, y'all. But this is stunning. I want to say that this is coin dot. There is a fun looking pattern on the bottom. Yeah, that's what I thought too. No cracks or chips. It is a beautiful piece. Again, great for Christmas time or if you want to bring it out for Valentine's. Oh, do you, Karen? Oh, that's awesome. Sometimes I buy the same things and I don't remember. But yeah, great little serving dish for anything. No cracks, no chips. This is going to be $22 and it's number 6. Hi, Kathleen. Yeah, I thought it was Elsie. Elsie the cow is Borden's, right? Was the mascot for Borden's Cream, like Borden's Creamery, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Because was it Elsie and Elmer? Because I've had a McCoy picture that was from Borden's that I sold a long time ago. And I can't remember if it was Elsie and Elmer or if it was some other, I can't remember if that is even his name, Elmer. Maybe I got Elmer Fudd or Elmer's glue on my brain. I promise y'all I didn't sniff any of that before it came on live. Oh yeah, $22, number 6. Hi, Robert. Beautiful cranberry. Okay, it was Elmer. Yay, I got it right. My memory works live sometimes, y'all. Okay, so these I thought would be great for the kitchen. I think I brought these to one of my sales, and then I brought them to a sale I did with Scott, and they did not sell, so I am bringing them back to y'all. These, I believe, are made by Hall, Hall. H-A-L-L or H-U-L-L? Probably H-U-L-L. They both do not have their stoppers, so you will have to replace them. Unfortunately, there are some minor chips on the top of these, but that doesn't stop the display of the really awesome red font of the letters for these. They are heavy duty. And there might be a little bit of paint loss right there. Do you guys see it? Right where my finger is, right there, where I'm tapping. But I love the look of these. I think they are just absolutely phenomenal. Great for Christmas and for Valentine's Day. You can go ahead and measure these. Heck, if you have a Hoosier, you can put these on your Hoosier too. And they're about 4.5 inches tall. And if you would like these salt and pepper shakers, I want to say they're called Range. I could be very wrong about that. Something you would see on a Hoosier cabinet or maybe just on a countertop back in the day. These are going to be $12, number 13. $12, number 13 for the salt and pepper shakers. I think they're considered Range. So there's no major cracks or anything, but there are some chips on the top. But I think these would be great on like a kitchen or something like that, maybe a kitchen island, or maybe even on a Hoosier cabinet, or maybe one of those old kitchen cabinets that display like old dishes and such. So $12, number 13 for those if anyone is interested. All right, I'm worried about these. Make sure I didn't miss any claims. Forgive me if I did. All right. These were really fun. I think I got these when I was up with Scott, I think right before I left for the beach this year. They're little I think they're souvenir type items. They're little trinket dishes. And they've got people doing different things. Like this one is a native dancer. Love that. So we've got the dancer, we've got a limbo artist, or a limbo dancer. We've got this is steel band. And then we've got Calypso. I thought those were really fun. They're in their original box. The box does have a little bit of, because it's old. Got a rip right here, as you guys can see. I could probably tape that if somebody would like them. No cracks or chips on any of those dishes, or little tidbits, I guess you could say. Or maybe you could use them as salts if you really wanted to. So if anyone is interested in these, you know what? I'm not going to even try to hold them up because I'm afraid they're all going to fall out. They're $15 for the set, number 9. $15, number 9 for the set of 4 little dishes. Poodle takes those. Thanks, Poodle. Those are yours. I want to say they're mid-century. They could be from that era. I'm not positive, though. All right. Well, I'm going to do, just so I don't damage anything, because story of my life. Okay. Let's go ahead and do these, because I know somebody is going to love these. Let's share this. Anybody here looking for there you go, Poodle, for the tiki room. You just take my tag off of here. I have a large Bluebird of Happiness. I mean, this is one of the bigger ones, y'all. The beaks aren't chipped. It is signed on the bottom. I know I saw a signature. Oh, yep. Signed Ron Ray, 1992. And I don't, like I said, don't see any cracks or chips. Even the beaks are intact. And if you would like the large Bluebirds of Happiness on a heart, that's what I think they're sitting on, is on a heart. Yep, that's a heart. This is going to be $20, and it's number 18. $20, number 18 for the 1992 Bluebirds of Happiness. figurine, tchotchke, whatever you'd like to call it. And it says handmade at Phoenix Studios on Route 12, Box 50A, Fayetteville, Arkansas. Probably didn't show that to y'all. There we go. So, Kathleen says that Elsie and Elmer became the spokesman for Borden's at the 1939 World's Fair. Before my time, Elsie was a cartoon character and I was an avid cartoon watcher. Oh, that's cool, Kathleen. Thank you for the information. By the way, the 1939 World's Fair is probably my favorite year. I don't know what it is about the year 1939, but I'll go with it. All right, so $20, number 18 for the Bluebirds of Happiness, if anyone's interested in that. Okay. Let's go ahead and do this. I thought this was really cool. I was gonna keep it for myself, but you know what I said? I got plenty of things. So let me go ahead and take my tag off of here so nothing shows. If it'll come off or decide to come off. Come on now. All right. So this is a really cool looking bottle. It's by Mastercraft. It's got kind of like a, gosh, guys, I apologize. Oh, take care, Heather and Shane. Thank you for stopping by. It's got like a dark green color. It's got the moon and the stars on it. I just thought that was really cool. This was made by Mastercraft. Mastercrafts? Don't know what that is. So it says Mastercraft Pipos on the bottom, Italy. I thought that was a really cool bottle. I love the shape. I love the texture of it. If you put it on a light base, let me shine a light in here so you all can get an idea of what it'll do. Picture that on a light base. Wouldn't that be cool? Have it just spinning or on display. Thought the color would be great for Christmas time. No cracks or chips or any damage that I can see aside from the fact that it might be a little dirty, and maybe I'm wrong. Maybe some small little chips on the gridding, which, of course, is normal for pieces. I would say this is probably from the 60s, maybe the 70s. I'm not really sure. But it still displays nicely despite the small little flaws in the gridding. This is going to be $12, and it's number 29. $12, number 29 for the Mastercraft. Maybe it was a liquor bottle. I'm not sure, but I love the star and the moon on it. Thought that would be super cool. Or heck, you could put flowers in it if you wanted to. I mean, possibilities are endless with bottles like this. Again, it's $12, number 29, if anyone is interested. All right. I think I have only 2 more pieces of car ephemera, and then I think I've only got 2 other pieces to show, and then that will be it for the sale tonight, y'all. We'll do the recap, and then, of course, we will shoot the breeze for a little bit, and then I will end the stream so we can all go over to Miss Pam. So this is much larger, actually, than I remember it being when I found it. This is the 1966 Rambler magazine. Very patriotic with the red, white, and blue. Let's see. Let's find something cool for you all to see. Look at that. Look at the bright, crisp red. Now, I do want to note this does have a lot of cosmetic damage and is crispy. Wrinkled a little bit from maybe some moisture and whatnot. This is a cool page too. I still think it would display nicely, or if you wanted to use it as reference or bring it to car shows, whatever you want to do with it. So that's awesome. If you're interested in the 1966 Rambler Classic pamphlet or small booklet, it's only $5, number 26. $5, number 26 for the Rambler Classic booklet guide. Priced as such because of the cosmetic issues with it. Alrighty. Right? You know, I think my grandparents had. Dad, I think you said that Nana and Papa had a. Bye, Sandra Fish. Have a good night. Thanks for tuning in. I think you said that you guys had a station wagon when you guys were little in the 70s, right? I don't remember. And I think he's told us stories of where I think like it was just open in the back and they could just like have a good time. They would just hang out. I think those were even great for like drive-in theaters too, weren't it? Or wasn't it? Because it was the trunk was so big. Oh, Dad. Oh, he said that he had a butter yellow Chevy. Oh boy. Wow. Is that the car where Nana would always say, "Y'all behave back there, or I'm coming back swinging." He started. He started. You guys would poke each other, just drive your mom and dad crazy. Maybe that was you, Jay, that told me those stories, or you probably did too. I love the old cars, but I could never ever drive a car without air conditioning. I mean, I'm spoiled rotten. All the cars I've been in have air conditioning. So if I buy old cars, they better have air conditioning built into it. Y'all better behave before I come back there swinging. So funny. But again, this is just a little pamphlet. This is for the 1964 Dodge wagons. In really good condition for, being 60 years old. Very mod. I mean, we're starting to see more of like the mod art come in as the 60s rolled on. But they really knew how to, again, photograph and depict these cars in art and whatnot. So if you're interested in the Dodge wagon for 1964, it's only $6, number 8. $6, number 8 for the Dodge wagon for 1964. Very cool piece. Okay. Alrighty, so my next item is a teapot. I think I've shared this before. Before I share anything else about it, I do want to note there is an unfortunate chip underneath the lid here, but it does not show when you put it on display. I thought this would be great to transition from, Christmas to just wintertime. I love the starburst design on it. I thought that was awesome. Now, this is made of pottery, so this definitely has some weight to it. Let me take off my tag here so I can show you the bottom. This says USA. And there is no chipping on the spout, just some slight paint flaws from when they made it. Again, I love the starbursts and such on it. I think it's really awesome. And like I said, it's got a little bit of weight to it because it is pottery. So you could still use this, or if you just want to have it on display in your kitchen, you absolutely could. Not sure who made it exactly, but it does say USA on it. If you're interested in the Starburst teapot that is pottery, minus the small little chip. Hi, Angelia Isaac. On the lid, again, I'll show that one more time before I show the price. This is where the chip is, unfortunately, but it is hidden once it is inside the teapot itself. And this is going to be $22, and it's number 10. $22, number 10 for the blue pottery USA made teapot. Love the color, and I love the starburst design on it. Or the snowflake design, not the starburst. Okay. All right, so I think this is the last item, if I'm not mistaken. I think I've shared everything. Forgive me, y'all. My nose is turning red, y'all. I can see it in the camera. I gotta put some Vicks or something on it. This is absolutely adorable. And I want to say I've had something like this in before. I think when I went up and saw Scott, maybe not the last time I was there, but maybe the time before that, maybe in February when I went and saw him last. This is a cheese dish with mice. Super, super cute. Isn't that adorable? No, I do want to note there is unfortunately some chipping on the one mouse's ear, but I didn't think that it was such a bad chip to the point where it would completely, like, nobody would want this piece. So there is some crazing on it, but it is so cute nonetheless. There was a tag on it at one point, but that has since disappeared. I want to say maybe it was Shafford that made this, but isn't that just darling? I want to make sure there's no other issues because sometimes some things slip my mind or slip my brain. But it still displays nicely. Super adorable, very kitschy. I want to make sure. I don't think there are any. Certain dishes make that sound like they're cracked, but they're not. It's just the weirdest thing to me. Oh, there's a small little nick right at the edge of the cheese right there, as you guys can see. Like I said, I don't like selling this stuff if I can't share all the details. I've honestly even emailed people after the fact when they bought something and I didn't see the damage before. I'm like, hey, I just wanted to point this out to you. Do you still want it? If you don't, I understand. But yeah, very cute nonetheless. You could use it or put it on display. You could honestly put butter in here, or heck, if you wanted to put cheese in here too, you could. If you would like this piece, it is $18, number 25. $18, number 25 for the mouse and cheese covered dish. Super cute with the two mice. And honestly, you could touch up that chip if you wanted to. Maybe get like some light, maybe like white. And I heard old things. I think that's Bren. Bren, is that you? How are you? Thank you so much. It's adorable. Okay. Alright, so that's stuff. This is all stuff that has been claimed. Forgive me, y'all. I'm just going to do a little bit of rearranging here. And that way I know what has sold and what has not. So these did not sell. This did not. Why that's in here, I don't know. Same with this. I don't know why that's in here. Okay. Alright, so let's put everything in here that did not sell so I don't accidentally sell things twice. Like I did the other night. Alright, so I have all this stuff left. So please forgive me while I re-evaluate here. Thank you very much to everyone for your claims tonight, as always. Greatly appreciate it. Alright, so we will go ahead and do the recap. Let me just make sure I've got everything. Okay, these did sell. Okay, this is stuff that has... So this didn't sell. Alright. So let's go ahead and start with these. Just let me make sure. Oh, this didn't sell either, I don't think. Nope, I don't think this did. So we will go ahead and start off with these. This is a Serval refrigerator, like just a little pamphlet guide from probably the late 40s or early 50s. I love the inside. I just think that's really cool. If you have an old kitchen, this would be phenomenal to display in. Let me grab my little flower frog again so y'all can see this better. Just got to be careful removing it because sometimes these little needles are just a tad bit too tight. Oh boy, I knew I was going to get a troll. Fart Sack Jack. That's such a great name for a troll. I'm going to have to go back and read what he said. That's just great. I've got problems, y'all. I've got real problems. Hi, Tammy Renee. He's not? Oh, that's funny. Okay. So if anybody is interested in the pamphlet guide for the fridge, yeah, I know. I'll go back and I'll fix it, Tammy Renee. If he's not a troll, thank you. That's a great name though. I love it. $3, number 23. $3, number 23, and I've got two of these available. I think I can do it once the sale's over. I can go to my block list and just and take care of it. So if you're watching Fart Sack Jack, I apologize. Thank you very much. So that way I know not to block the wrong people. All right, and Jeffrey Reed takes, you want one or both of them? We'll make sure that I'll take care of that. He must have just gotten type happy. I do that too. But it's all good. Can you mail it? Yeah, I can. All right, yep, no problem. One of those is yours. Thank you. And we've got stamps, so don't worry about the shipping, Jeffrey. Okay, so we got one of those. Thank you very much, Jeffrey. All right, so let's go ahead and we'll go over the car stuff again. That is a great, I love that. All right, so I have the 1953 quick facts pamphlet for the Mercury, the 1953 Mercury. That is going to be $5, and it's number 5. $5, number 5 for the Mercury pamphlet little guide there. We've got the Dart, the Dodge Dart, compact Dodge Dart pamphlet for $6, number 16, if anyone is interested in that. I also have the 19, I don't know, did Poodle get this one? No, Poodle got one of these. I think she got this one. Okay. I don't want to see what I mean. I don't want to start selling things that are sold. Okay. So this is the first piece that I shared. This is from 1980. This is actually a fold-out poster. So it just gives you, like, you know, information about the car itself. And then it just folds out into like a little like booklet guide. And it's got the bright red Corvette. Mercamatics came. Oh, all right. And then it opens up into this really cool poster with a model with the car. I thought that was awesome, and I think somebody out there would love to have this framed and put up in like an office or something. I mean, how cool is that? And that one I did ask a little bit more for because it folds out into something much bigger. And that I did ask $8 for if anybody is interested in that. And it is number 14. $8, number 14 for the 1980 Corvette piece. Very cool. Oh, that's one other thing I forgot to mention to y'all. If you're watching the replay and you see something that you're interested in, you can email me. My link is down below in the description box for y'all. I think I just shared these. I got the 1966 Rambler Classic. This is $5, number 26. Of course, it does have some issues being 58 years old. Hi, Bill. How are you? Welcome. So, of course, you know, you got to expect some cosmetic issues with these pieces. But they still display really nicely. Or, you know, just awesome. And again, $5, number 26 for that if anyone is interested. And I also have the 1964 Dodge wagon. So that's really cool. Pretty good condition being 60 years old. And at $6, number 8, if anyone would like that. $6, number 8 for that one. Okay. Now, Poodle did get... Which one did Poodle get? Because I know Poodle got a few of them. So Poodle, someone's going to have to remind me, maybe mom or dad. Did she get this, the 1981? Because I don't want to... This is just what happens when I get distracted. So this, I think she got this one, if I'm not mistaken. I want to say this one is sold. So I don't want to... Oh, you didn't get that one, Poodle. Okay, there was one you did get, and it was the... I think it was the... Maybe it was the other one. I don't remember now. I'll have to wait for the comment to pop up. See, this is what happens when I get distracted by a name like Fart Sack Jack. That's just a great name. I love it. We'll see what mom and dad say of Poodle, because let me tell you, CRS is killing me right now. I just don't want to resell something that somebody already got, because that's just what happens to me sometimes. Okay. Because she didn't get the 1981. She got one of them. Maybe it was the... Because I got some that... So it was probably the Ford Falcon, maybe? 1981 was number 3, yeah. See? Number 3. Because I know she got one of them. Dark green gremlin. Ford fucking Ford Sack. Oh, she got the Ford booklet. She got number 28. Oh, I thought Dad got that one. I thought Dad won this one. I'm a mess, you guys. Oh, I tell you. But whatever keeps everyone entertained is fine by me. Oh boy, my brain sometimes. None from my live sales, Ab. Oh, she did, okay. But someone got, I think Poodle got this maybe. Did she get the Ford Falcon one? Oh, I'll be letting her know about Fart Sack Jack, trust me. Oh, that's great. But Ab, if you need any skincare products, I literally right before the show on eBay was listing a bunch of like I think the guy's name is like Dimitri something. I forget the guy's name entirely. I think somebody actually just made me an offer on something, unless I missed it. Oh no, that was for never mind. That's for something totally different. It was a line of skincare products. I think it's sold on HSN or QVC, and I found a bunch of it. So yeah, it's listed in my eBay store if there's something you're looking for. Okay, I think since we've gotten Fart Sack Jack, if you're watching Fart Sack Jack, I love that name. That's hilarious, and I'll never forget it. All right, so I have this. This is an inkwell that's in like a smoky gray color. Love that. You could put incense in here and burn them if you want to. It doesn't have to be used for an ink, for holding ink for a pen. Minor, chips on the edge, which is expected with glass like this. This is $8, number 1. $8 number one for the what did Dana Grace call this? The duck feet or the duck foot duck foot inkwell. I love that. I'm not gonna see this the same way again. So Dana Grace, thank you for that. At least I'll remember what to call it now. All right, SpongeBob, you're laying around here somewhere, but we'll find you. Yeah, great ring holder too. I do have the blue vase. Hand blown, great color for the beach house. I think everybody has. Hand blown. $14, number 19 on that, if anybody is interested. $14, number 19 for the blue glass vase. Again, this does have some bubbles in it, so I know that this was definitely a blown piece. Again, $14, number 19 for that. I do still have the Pier 1 owl in the box. Not old, but we all know that Pier 1 is unfortunately not out of business, but they're in they still have an e-commerce store. They're just not, they don't have brick and mortar anymore. Why I couldn't think of that, I don't know. But he is adorable. He doesn't have any damage. Great for the Halloween, Christmas time. Again, he sits right in the box there. Oh, gosh, Dana. Welcome, fart sack baby. That's got to be a hoot and a holler right there. Hey, fart sack, how you doing, baby? I love it. Oh, that's just great. I love it. So if you want the Pier 1. I'm starting to lose it. Oh boy. Oh, I'm starting to lose it, y'all. Hey, fart sack baby. Oh my God. I can't do it anymore. I can't do it. Oh boy. Oh, I feel so bad. I didn't know it wasn't a troll. Yeah, I really didn't. In the box with the pamphlet, if you would like the Pure One Owl, it's $15 and it's number 7. $15, number 7 for the Pure One Glass Owl. I love it, y'all. Oh, you guys keep me entertained. If I have a bad day, I come by for the sale and y'all crack me up. All right. I have the heavy glass crystal unicorn paperweight. No damage. Again, you could definitely use this as a paperweight because it's bottom heavy. It is $15, number 17. $15, number 17 for the glass unicorn paperweight. Whew, that was funny. I have the Fenton coin dot ruffled vase. Beautiful piece, no cracks or chips. This is going to be $22, number 6. $22, number 6 for the Fenton cranberry ruffled bowl. Stunning piece, y'all. I also have the 2 purses still available. I did these as a choice. Yep, the horny unicorn. Me and my childhood innocence ruined by a word of horny. Now you could also describe that as a driver in a car too, if they blast their horn all the time. Oh Lord, those heels. I barely could squeeze my two big toes into them. So this one is $15, number 24, and then $15, number 2 for this one. Both of them are in good shape. This one, it looks like all the beading is fine on him. A little bit of staining because it's older. And then this one, you know, has some bead loss, but it's still a really cool shape. Yep, still he, Ab. No, the worst was me trying on that dang waitress's outfit. I'm telling you, that thing was tight, and it didn't help I was bloated either. And Dee made it 10 times more funny filming it because she was... she literally was, like, dying, and then when I said I was stuck because the sleeves were so tight because I have such broad shoulders, she lost it even more, and Scott had to come over and help me. If you didn't see that, it was really funny. It was hilarious. I laugh at it just thinking about it. I think it beats the trying on the heels with the pantyhose and splashing myself with the ginete. That was even funnier. I didn't see him because I wasn't facing him when I was trying it on. That was hysterical because I was like, you can't unsee that. Although, no, I looked like a pregnant flapper when I tried on that costume. Yeah, I looked like I was like 5 months pregnant in that thing. That's what traveling does. It makes me bloat. So we've got the USA, Starburst, Snowflake, no, he's definitely not going to be able to ever unsee that. So we got the chip, unfortunately, on the lid. It still displays really nicely. I love the color of this. I think it's a great transition from like Christmas to winter items. So for the USA teapot, if anyone is interested, it's $22, number 10. $22, number 10 for the USA Starburst or Snowflake teapot in this really great like Delphite blue color. I also still have the Range salt and pepper shakers in red, probably made by H-A-L-L Hall, not Hall, H-U-L-L. I love the deco lettering on these pieces. These are going to be $12, number 13. I did want to mention that there are some slight chips where the holes are for the salt and pepper to come out, but they still display nicely. I thought they would be great on like a Christmas display in your kitchen or, you know, for Valentine's Day, whichever you prefer. And then I think the only other item I have, oh no, this didn't sell either. We have the cow creamer. I'm not sure if this is affiliated with Borden's or not. I'd seen some things online about that, but I can't say for sure. Hey KP, how are ya? I do want to renote there are some small little cracks right here, but those don't affect the piece, like the crack doesn't go all the way through. And it still displays nicely if you are, you know, if you have a dairy farm or if you just like cows in general. Oh, you know what? Is that a chip right there on the ear? Son of a gun, there is. Right on the ear, right there. Right where I'm trying to focus on it, right there. I hate not showing all the damage and I don't see it. If you would like this piece, it's $14, number 20. $14, number 20 for the cow creamer. The little cracks that are right here that you can get your nail catches on, you can seal those up with crazy glue. And you don't even feel it at all. It's a great piece, I think. Oh, I also have the Italian Mastercraft, I think that's supposed to say Pipes, Italy. It's got the stars and the moon. There's some small little flea bite chips on the gridding, which is expected when it's donated to a thrift store and it clacks against other glass pieces. But I love the star and the moon on it. I thought that was awesome. And the green is great for Christmas time or even just spring. And it's marked Mastercraft Pipes Italy on the bottom. $12, number 29 for that, if anybody is interested. $12, number 29 for the Mastercraft Moon and Stars bottle. And Anne, thank you very much, Anne. That is yours. Okay. And then the other last item that I have, thank you. I have is the Ron Ray Bluebirds of Happiness, the larger one. No cracks or chips. The beaks are intact. They're on a heart from 1992. These are $20, number 18. $20, number 18 for the large Bluebirds of Happiness on the heart. Again, if this is the only item you purchase, I think this can go in a 6x6x6 box, so it shouldn't cost too much to ship. So again, $20, number 18 for those if you're interested. Beautiful set. And I think I have officially shared everything tonight. So I want to thank you all so much for tuning in and hanging in there with me with the technology issues. I will have your invoices hopefully done by tomorrow night, crossing my fingers. Again, if you see anything you're interested in tonight, you can always email me. My link is down in the description box down below. If you see something you're interested in, again, you can always email me about it. I will, of course, send you the price of what I had it for at the sale, and if you're interested in it, I will gladly send you an invoice for it and have it sent your way. Items will be, of course, shipped out as quickly as possible once payment is received, and then I will get them out hopefully the next day. So if I receive payments for items tomorrow, I'll put them out in the morning before I go to work on Monday. And I don't think there's going to be any mail going out on Tuesday, because is Tuesday election day? Because I can't remember, because I know it's next week. I think. So I think, isn't that like a federal holiday or something? Holiday, so there won't be any mail going out on Tuesday. So if you pay on Monday, they won't go out till Wednesday. And I have a short day on Wednesday, so hopefully even if I forget to put stuff out, I can just do it when I get home. So you should have all your stuff hopefully by Thursday or Friday. Again, I apologize with the delay of the election that's happening next week, but unfortunately that's out of my control. So again, I'll have all your stuff out hopefully by Monday. And then nothing will go out on Tuesday because of the election, and then Wednesday everything should go out as according to schedule. So thank you all again so much for tuning in. I always appreciate y'all being here. Even if you don't purchase anything, I just enjoy your company. It's fun to have y'all here, shoot the breeze, make each other laugh, enjoy the old stuff. And I will see you all in my next video. Y'all have a great one.